All right, folks, let's give it a minute here before I start going here. This is Joe Imbriano, the Fullerton Informer, P.O. Box 4121, Fullerton, California, 92834, coming to you live from the streets of Orange County, California. Let's give it just a moment here. Everybody join in before we start going off, right? All right. You know, I don't mind telling you, this is a very difficult topic for me because I, like most of you, were raised in the church with a television, right? And, you know, I always kind of felt that there was this dichotomy involved. You know, I was raised Catholic, and we would go to the fish fries the Fridays during Lent, and I used to love to go to the fish fries because they would serve Atlantic cod, big thick pieces of it, and it was unbelievable. I'm not talking about the cod you see today. I'm talking about big thick slabs of Atlantic cod, and I used to do it. But what I never understood as a child was why so many people were literally getting drunk out of their minds, because at these fish fries they'd be serving beer, ladies and gentlemen. And so that was an interesting dichotomy. And then, you know, a lot of the parents were getting divorced, and I remember the secretaries, no, it wasn't, well, no, the secretary got divorced at the school I went to. And then I noticed that the gardener had an affair with the secretary. And then there were allegations of sexual abuse by the priests at this church, right? And you know, I'd be at home watching the Solid Gold Dancers, and I really had a hard time processing some of those moves and those outfits, right? And it was the Dukes of Hazzard, you know, running away from the cops, and the Daisy Duke shorts, you know, you know, the music was all about tune in, turn on, and drop out. And then as I became a teenager, it was all about Animal House and military recruitment like Top Gun. And, you know, folks, I really have to tell you that it took a long time for me to come out of that haze, right? All the music I listened to, I had no idea what the lyrics were. But in retrospect, once I became a born-again Christian, it immediately clicked that we were being conned, and we were being had and coerced, and what was being concocted was a demise that nobody really understood at the time, but is now facing us all, and that is giving up all of our rights through their trickery and treachery. That's right, the media and the churches, and they work hand in hand with each other. They are not mutually exclusive entities, folks, because one good call deserves another, folks. And these guys, you know, they'll play good cop, bad cop with each other, but they're working together. You see, the United States was a nation that was founded on hard work and morality and independence and freedom, right? Hang on for just a second. I don't know who this is. I don't, you know, I'm going to decline these weird calls. I always get these weird calls, right when I'm talking. Should have shut the thing off. But I'm breaking it down because we've been set up to be mind-controlled and to be turned into moronic animals that can't be trusted or entrusted with anything. Therefore, the psychotic, the psychotic, oh, that's the FBI going live. Yeah, right. Right behind me. Go screw yourself, FBI. Anyway, what they're doing is they are telling us that we cannot handle the rights we've been given by those who have bled out barefoot under a blue sky on a blanket of snow hundreds of years ago. And so therefore we got to give them all up. You see, they don't talk about how we have these cultural problems that have been designed and promoted and propagated and put up on a pedestal by the media. The people that control the media have an agenda, ladies and gentlemen, and it is to dupe you out of your future, your wealth, and your posterity, and your freedoms. And their intentions are, ladies and gentlemen, to disarm us and to put us back on some sort of a plantation that none of us is prepared to live on. I'm not kidding you, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to understand what's going on here. You think there's a reason why when I was a child they were trying to some sort of a prevert that you know, abused a gun? Because that's what all the movies were about, folks. There was an inordinate amount of killing and gun violence, even when I was a child. And the cartoons were designed to desensitize us to violence as children, so we would consequently accept it as it became more and more prevalent. And then it became not only just an attempt at sensitization, it's escalated and it has been turned into a glorification process. The people that run the media are very evil, ladies and gentlemen, and they are working on ways. They are working on ways, ladies and gentlemen, to get us to screw up, to give it up, so they can take it all. That's right. We can't, we don't know how to feed ourselves, so they've got to tell us what to eat, and then they got to tell us what kind of drugs to take and what kind of vaccines to take, because we can't take care of ourselves, right? And so they build these social systems, the social service networks, because we can't take care of our children, so they want to take care of our children and ship them off into the pedophile tunnels and submarine stations, right? That's right, folks. And of course, we cannot be entrusted, right? You know what? I'm gonna turn this down. Someone's trying to spam me right now. Hang on. All right, let me turn this down. It's probably... stop messing with it. All right. So anyway, what's happening is they are doing everything they can over decades and decades and decades, right? Decades and decades and decades, trying to do everything they can to make us screw up and do bad things so they could take all of our rights away, folks. And the candle on the cake is going to be... the candle on the cake is going to be taking the guns, folks. That's right. Yeah, they're trying to kill my stream. Yeah, doesn't they figure when I'm talking about this important stuff? Hang on for a second, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm going to do here, just a moment, I'm going to do a little work as I'm on the stream here, folks. So bear with me, right? Just a second. And what I want to do here is I'm going to have to block this, I don't know who it is. All right. So, sorry for that. Somebody's messing with me. I don't know who it is, but they're gone. They're not going to bother me anymore. So what they've done, folks, is they have managed to get us to go to their movie theaters and watch their movies and buy their music and listen to their music as it corrupts and destroys us. It makes us do things that we wouldn't normally do, so they create laws to make us do things they want to do. That's right. And then they make us take these medications. That's right. They make us take these medications. And what's happening, ladies and gentlemen, is now people are taking these medications and things are happening. I can't believe somebody's spamming me right now. This is unbelievable. So they're making us do all these things so we'll screw up, and they can take away all our rights to our freedom of speech, to our freedom for medical decisions, for our freedom to defend ourselves. That's it. And it's all by design, and it's a very carefully crafted plan, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. It's a very carefully crafted plan. And we're not going to put up with it, folks. And what's going to happen next is they're going to continue upping the ante, right? This is extremely annoying. Hello? That? Did you guys hear that? Somebody says they're from the FBI and they want to mess me up. That's right. Yeah, they don't like this, folks. You see, the problem is they're afraid of my message. I'm on to something because I'm telling the truth, folks. And the bottom line is they want the guns, they want your children, they want your bloodstream, they want your minds. And they want to be able to control what you think, what you drink, what you believe, so they can have their way with you, folks. And I'm telling you, this is all a systematic attempt to subvert our nation, to subvert the United States. That's right. You know, maybe I should put this person on the air, huh? Maybe I should. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the bottom line is, don't believe what you see on the news and believe what you see in the movies, okay? That's the bottom line. That is the bottom line. They want you screwed up so they can screw with you, right? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. That's right. Why are they afraid of us? Why are they so afraid of us, folks? Why are they so afraid of us? What do we have that they're afraid of? We have power. We have collective power, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Well, apparently someone says if I don't pull off and go into the parking lot, I'm not going to be found, right? Yeah, that's crazy people out there, folks, but not nearly as crazy as the people that want us under their thumb, ladies and gentlemen. And that is why, from a young age, you're exposed to all this garbage, right? You're exposed to all this stuff to corrupt you, to make you blow all the blessings and ruin all the responsibilities you have and abuse everything you've been bestowed with so they can take all your rights away. And who is involved in this, folks? The church and the media. Because you never hear the church talking about what is going on, folks. You'll never hear the church tell you about who's behind everything. And they'll never warn you about what lies ahead. And I'm going to rebuke, in the name of Jesus Christ, the deviant individuals that seek me harm, and may their actions and activities be bound in the name of Jesus Christ, right? Back to the discussion, folks. We've got a situation where now we have everybody playing violent video games. We have everybody watching all these shoot-'em-up movies. We have everybody watching vampire movies. We have no regard for human life. And now we have a situation where we're being asked to accept giving up our ability to defend ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. And I'm not going to take it, and I'm not going to buy it. And neither should you. You have to understand what is going on, folks. You have to understand who's involved and what their intentions are. You see, the media has never been about making money. It has been about agenda. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's their agenda. And we're not going to put up with it. All you have to do is shut it off. All you have to do is disconnect. All you have to do is say no. No, we're being harassed here, folks. People don't like what I'm saying. And we're hitting the nail on the head. There's a systematic plan to destroy the United States and enslave its people. And the media has a key role in it. A key role. And what we have to do is take their place of creation and get it out of the way. That's the bottom line. What we have to do from this point forward is realize what the agendas are and start saying no to the draconian legislation and laws and lies that are being laid out right before our very eyes, folks. It's not too late. The reason they're moving is because they're worried, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Imbriano, the Fullerton Informer, P.O. Box 4121, Fullerton, California, 92834. On the web at WiFiDangers.com, VaxDangers.com, 5GDangers.com. All of these websites are out there with information to protect your family. In the name of Jesus Christ, may the works of darkness be brought to nothing. May the demonic, satanic forces that seek us harm fall victim to the very things they have planned for us. And may God be with all of us as we fight this battle for our children, our parents, our families, and our neighbors against very entrenched forces of spiritual wickedness in very high places that are hiding behind a curtain that we're removing as we speak. May your prayers be with me and my family and all of my audience. Have a great evening, ladies and gentlemen, and may God be with you.